Facts Only Test Prep.
Welcome to Facts Only Test Prep. We're called Facts Only because we give you everything you need and nothing you don't when it comes to the SAT. So please enjoy the next video.
Handcuff Questions.
Hey everybody, it's Corey. I want to talk to you today about something that I call handcuff questions. These are sort of the evidence-based questions where you're asked about a passage in the critical reading section, and then you're asked to find where the evidence for your answer occurs in the following question. Students hate these. They tell me, I usually miss the first one and then I miss the second one. And if that's how you feel about it, yeah, I can see how you would get your feelings hurt. These questions make up almost 40% of the critical reading section. Here's the good news. If you can figure out how to answer these with accuracy, that's 40% of the reading section that you don't need to worry about anymore. I've got a plan for these, and I'd like to go over it with you, so stick around. First thing you need to do is make sure you've got the section in front of you. The first question we're going to work on is Test 1, Section 1, and these are questions 9 and 10. They're from the first passage. This is a fiction prose section. In order to answer questions 9 and 10, we need to read question 9 and not answer it, but simply decide what they are asking us for. Then we will go to question 10, where the evidence occurs, decide which of those questions contains the evidence that we need, and then use that evidence to answer question 9, hence the term handcuffs. The evidence to one is handcuffed to the correct answer in the other. So let's read question 9. We don't even need to look at the passage in this case. Why does Akira say his meeting with Chai is a matter of urgency? So all we know is that the correct answer will contain a matter of urgency. Let's look at our choices. We have line 39, which says, I don't want to trouble you. Now, we could infer that that contains urgency, but that text in and of itself does not tell us why there is a matter of urgency. Lines 39 through 42 say, normally I would approach you more properly, but I've received word of a position. I have an opportunity to go to America as a dentist for Seattle's Japanese community. That's got a little bit more urgency. It feels timelier. I think we should keep our eye on answer choice B. Let's look at lines 58 through 59. They say, depending on your response, I may stay in Japan. Well, that tells us what might happen. It doesn't tell us that there is a time element, that it's urgent. So I think that B and C are both viable. I think one of them is better than the other right now. Answer choice D says, I see I've startled you. Nobody likes to be startled, but that doesn't in and of itself convey urgency. We are down to B and C. Only in answer choice B do we have the text, normally I would approach you more properly. That tells us that he is doing something he wouldn't otherwise do. This is urgent. This tells us that B is our answer to question 10. Not only that, when we go back to our answer choices for 9, we have a much clearer view of what the correct answer will be. He fears that his own parents will disapprove of Naomi. His own parents are nowhere mentioned in any of the text. He worries that Naomi will reject him and marry someone else. He has been offered an attractive job in another country. Well, that sounds pretty good. He knows that Chai is unaware of his feelings for Naomi. So, because we did number 10 first, we have the correct answer to not only number 10, but also to number 9. Let's try this again with a more difficult question. This is the science section. Science is definitely my weak spot, not only as a student, but also as a teacher. So it's easy to be intimidated by the content of a passage like this. Using the handcuff method can really come in handy. This is test 2, section 1, questions 45 and 46. Take a moment and pause the video if you need to and go to factsonlytestprep.com. You can find the link there. And here we go. Again, I'm not going to read each of the answer choices to the first question. I'm only going to look at what the question is asking of me, and then I'll see which of the pieces of evidence corresponds to the question being asked. According to Peacock, the ability to monitor internal waves is significant primarily because what? Okay, so we need to know why we want to be able to monitor internal waves. Lines 1 and 2 say, some of the largest ocean waves in the world are nearly impossible to see. Okay, we can't see them. It might be nice to see them. We don't know why it would be important to see them. We don't have the why. Answer choice B gives us 4 through 6. They move underwater, undetectable without the use of satellite imagery or sophisticated monitoring equipment. Again, we're being told that we can't see them. We're not being told why we might want to see them. Answer choice C is lines 17 through 19. If we want to have more and more accurate climate models, we have to be able to capture processes such as this. The this, if you read one line up, is the process that allows them to see these waves. So that actually does tell us why we might want to see them. We could develop more accurate climate models. Let's look at answer choice D, lines 24 through 26. Internal waves in this region, thought to be some of the largest in the world, can reach about 500 meters high. Okay, that's a fun fact, but again, we're not being told why we would want to learn more about these waves. Answer choice C does tell us why. We can develop these more accurate climate models. Now let's look at our answer choices for question 45. It will allow scientists to verify the maximum height. That's not what we got in lines 17 through 19. It will allow researchers to shift their focus to improving the quality of satellite images. Satellite images were not the focus of 17 through 19. The study of wave patterns will enable regions to predict and prevent coastal damage. Nope. The study of waves will inform the development of key scientific models. The key scientific model in this case would be a climate model. So D would be our answer to 45. By getting one answer right, we actually got 2 answers right. Really takes a lot of weight off of your shoulders. And this actually works for other kinds of tests. So if you ever see handcuff questions in like a history test or a literature test, I encourage you to use the same process. Good luck, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure that you like us and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll get information on the new videos as soon as they're available. It helps us a lot. Also, visit us at factsonlytestprep.com. That's where you'll find links to the tests that I use in my lessons, along with some other resources that we prepared for you. Thanks and good luck.